Alright, streaming. Okay, super good. We're gonna switch to TikTok. Switch it over. Hand it over just like this. Okay, looks good. Alright. And now, yeah, that's it. Okay, let's see. That clips too much. Mm. Hmm. No, that clips. That's not good. I mean, I always like this one. Well, this one's kind of funny. I'll just leave it on the other one I had. Which one was it? It was a Hydroid Noble or something. Hydroid Noble. I think it's a pretty good stance. Hey, what's up, Ken Harvey? I think Hydroid Noble is a pretty good stance. It has a good... It's not fantastic, but it has a good idle animation. It has a good default stance. I don't know, I like it. That's just me. Alright. I don't want to add too much stuff to it. Have it become a clutter frame. Alright. It's my weapons training. So I think for weapons training, shield is going to work best. And shield has to do with duration. Or more agility. Stretch, ability range, abilities that deal electric damage, restore 2 energy, sure. No rolling guard. Vigorous swap, sure. Ability duration, yeah, exactly. Ability duration, ability duration. Constitution, ability duration, okay. Efficiency, duration, status, constitution. Already got constitution there. I got Nera's hatred, and that's it. Okay, let's go for. Let's have some flow. Let's have ability efficiency. Streamline. It doesn't fit there. Drains energy to stop. Okay, melee critical combo. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Ability efficiency. But I already have this ability duration one. Okay. Vitality, vigor, Aegis. I mean, I already have this auger thing. Is there an auger set that I can add to this? I don't know. Let's look at the XMS first. Ouch. We could have Master Thief for the lock. Vigilante Pursuit. No. That's just to give me more vigilante stuff. I have to think what I'm trying to do with this. It's a weapons platform in order to train weapons. So that's why it has Vigorous Swap. It's for the weapons. But what do I have for melee? Just heavy impact? Yeah, it looks like it's heavy impact, the only thing that I have for melee. That's a chance to enhance primary and secondary weapons. Maybe I should put some vigilante stuff then. Maybe I shouldn't do the shield so much and focus so much on abilities and focus more on things that are going to affect the weapons. Fart sniffer, what the hell? Well, hello, fart sniffer. Alright, I'm gonna keep this because of the energy. Actually, hold on. Maybe I should put steel charge. Unequipped, 60% weapon damage for 3 seconds. So, I don't know. I think that's pretty good. More than energy. Let's go ahead and get rid of... I'm gonna get rid of this for now. I think slam attacks is gonna be the only thing that's gonna be for melee. Let me see. So 30% heavy attack wind up speed and 66% melee combo duration. I just think that, well, melee's strong enough as it is, I think. Because the combos for melee have their own buffs. They have their own buffs, so... Thinking I'm gonna have to use the slot to put a like a set. Like a set mod, and I think that's gonna be vigilante stuff. Synth, holstering primary and secondary weapons, reload 5% of magazines. I mean, no, I prefer the vigilante stuff. What other sets can I get? Aero set. Put them to sleep. I don't know how much aero do I have. I just have aero vantage. I don't have anything else. Aero periphery. Let me try this, hold on. Damage enemies while aim gliding. Put up to 5 of them to sleep for 6 seconds on landing. So the only thing that scales is the sleep duration. It's not anything else. If I'm not giving you... No, I'm not gonna go with arrow. I'm gonna go vigilante. I'm gonna go vigilante, yeah. Boreal. No. Sprint speed. Heavy attack. But isn't all the Archon... So all the Archon things just... Let me see. We're looking for Amar. Okay. Secondary Amar. No Amar in secondary. Amar in... Nothing. Yeah, nothing. I got Anguish and Hatred. How come I was able to... Well, replace it? Teleport to a target within 20 am on using a heavy attack. Okay. Sprint speed, parkour velocity, armor, and ability strength. And then you get to teleport within to a target. I mean, that has to do with melee. I think I'm gonna just focus on the primary and secondary. Hey, what's up, Simey? Wonder if Simey's a bot. He's always saying the same stuff over and over again. Anyway, unequipped squad gains 60% weapon damage, and over here damage too. Wonder how far I can take this vigilante stuff. Vigilante vigor. Okay. I mean, so all the weapons and all the stuff has to have vigilante stuff. Armaments and offense. There'll be 20% chance to enhance critical hits. Whatever that means. Let's alright, so I have this for energy. I got these for the weapons. It's primary weapons. Enhance critical hits from primary weapons. Let's look for melee. Swift momentum. Squad receives 30% heavy attack wind up speed. Yeah, I got a holster ramp. I can't do that one. Or steel charge. Hold on a second, guys. check. There we go. All right. Okay. I could do... Isn't there something for slam attacks? Increase damage from slam attacks by 100. Is there like a slam attack thing? No? Nira. Okay. Let's look at Nira. What else does Nira have? Just Nira's hatred? Okay. Nira. Got nothing here. Okay. Well, it's not gonna be Nira, for sure. It's Amar, Nira, and Boreal. Alright, here we go. Reduces damage when airborne. Reduces damage when airborne. Sprint speed. Teleport to a target. Yeah, this is what I need. This is what I need right here. So now I can teleport to a target within 20 meters after using a heavy attack, which has to do with melee. Okay. Slam. Jugulus. Do I have any more Jugulus stuff? Jugulus? I only have one. Increase damage from slam attacks by 100%. I mean, that seems to be better. How do I expand that Jugulus? Is it through the melee that has another Jugulus set? Jugulus barbs, yep. That's it. Lash at enemies within 6 meters. Okay. Amar's hatred is a teleport one. But I think that the increased damage from slam attacks is better. Well, maybe not now that they're going to nerf the slam attacks. Maybe the other one's better. Maybe this one's better. Okay. I mean, I guess I can have them both. I should have equilibrium, maybe, for energy. What do I have for this? Energy conversion? No. Cunning Rift. Steel charge. Can't do steel charge. Hmm. Ability duration, that's for the shields. Hmm. That's for energy right there. That's my energy. Hey brother, got work in 3 hours, can't sleep. Any tips on how I could fall asleep? Yeah, Rolos. You need to eat meat with white bread or white rice. So what's gonna happen is that the white bread or white rice, specifically, I guess you can do it with tortillas or with pasta or whatever, but specifically the white bread and the white rice, it has a thing on it that it helps the body extract something called tryptophan. So tryptophan is found in animal protein. It doesn't have to be meat. It could be cheese or milk, but you know, if you want the best results faster, it's meat with either white bread or white rice. And white bread and white rice are usually bad for you, but to fall asleep, they're excellent. So the white bread or the white rice, for some reason, helps the body extract more tryptophan faster from the meat, and then the body uses that tryptophan to create melatonin. I think it's melatonin, which is a hormone that the body uses to be drowsy. That's why if you have like a burger or something for lunch and then after lunch you're drowsy. So you're gonna eat this, you're gonna get drowsy, and then you're going to use that drowsy to go take a nap, and then you're going to use the momentum of the nap to fall asleep, to like sleep for like 8 hours. Also, don't take it with caffeine. Don't go burger with Coca-Cola. Don't do that. If you can, go burger or, you know, whatever, like chicken and rice or something with milk, specifically warm milk. If you have turkey, use turkey, but you need a lot of it. If you're using the sliced turkey, you need to like stack it on. You need to do like 5 slices, 6 slices, you know? You need to just like pour it in, right? Because you don't have like big chunks of turkey. Turkey has extra tryptophan. That's why people get sleepy on Thanksgiving. So try that. Also, another thing you might want to try is try to make it as dark as possible inside your room. You'll be surprised how much darkness like helps people fall asleep. If that's impossible, try to put like a shirt or something, okay, over your eyes to create a blindfold. But the tryptophan is really good. You know, you're gonna eat, then you're gonna notice you're gonna get drowsy like 20 minutes in. Okay, just like you would do during lunch. That's why it's not good to eat like that at lunch at work, because then you get drowsy and then you don't want to do any, you know, you don't want to do any work and you're slacking. You're fighting your body. You know, you're fighting sleep. Also, 3 hours, that's just going to be a nap. You know what I mean? That's just going to be a nap. You really need to, well, you were probably trying to get more than 3 hours sleep, and something happened that you couldn't do it. But since you're in a pinch with that 3 hours, yeah, try that tryptophan. Alright, so we have continuity for the shield. I really want to put equilibrium. I really do. I think this should be Arachne. Arcane Arachne. Because, you know, the damage is more universal, you know? See, on damage, 1 chance 45 critical chance for 12 seconds. So I'm trying to pump up. Actually, that shouldn't be shield anymore. This is no longer shield. This is weapons training. That's what this is. Okay. Okay, I got a 10 equilibrium. I could probably use this. I can only have one anguish mod. Flow. Even though Master Thief has nothing to do with it, okay, it's just that I know that when I go to the levels, I'm going to be like looking at lockers. But maybe I should put like 2 gladiator ones, you know, for like the melee stuff. You know, I can put another set. I know I don't want the mecha thing. For sure. Gladiator. Aegis and finesse. Yeah? Yeah, Aegis and finesse. 20% critical chance per combo multiplier. I mean, that's gonna help the, you know, the melee. Can't do much else. How much do I need for this? 1, 2. I need 23,000. 23,000 endo. Let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. It's 23,000 endo. Okay. That's 17. That's 27. Alright, so the claws. Uh, 27. 18. 15. So the claws are the best ones to do it with. Okay. What about this pineapple? Sculpture 2000? Oh, it's not even... There you go. Pineapples are pretty good. Alright, let's do some pineapples then. Okay, so that's 3, 6, 6, 7. It's gonna take a lot of pineapples. All right. So this is 4, 3, 6, 9, 12. Still need to do more. It's because I used 2 amber stars. Okay, so this times 7. Let me see. Is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 9, barely there. How much are these? 27? Let's do this. So these are 27. Okay. What about these skulls? Skulls is 1700. What about the clock? 15. Pineapple is weak. It is weak. Sorry, somebody's texting me. Okay. All right. I think we can do something with this. So we're looking for 23,000 endo, so I can pump up my vigorous swap.
If you're looking for Maru's Bazaar, you've come to the right place.
Alright, so it was this. I'm gonna do all of them but one. That's 20,000. Okay. And we're gonna do some pineapples. 2 is 3,000. Let's do all 9, so we can have like some extra endo, you know. All right.
Ooh, me oh my, would you look at these? You can almost smell the endo. Nice work.
You're welcome.
And done.
Anything else?
See you around, tin suit.
Alright. Alright then. So now I can complete my vigorous swap. There it goes. Alright, so I got my vigorous swap, I have my holster swap. Okay, very good. I got my vigilante thingy-tang. Alright, I gotta remember to hang on a wall. Alright. That being said, let's go with... who needs to be trained next? There it is. Tonkor. Alright. So, I have some things here. A Mars Anguish, Teleport. Okay. Vigilante. So, I gotta go to the Tonkor, gotta go to the Vigilante stuff. Vigilante. Armaments and Vigilante offense. No. Damn it. The serration's too high. In that case, I'll go multi-shot then. If I can have the other one. And then I'll put a filler 2. Filler 2, maybe piercing. Piercing hit. I can put a ribbon. Let's see. Cryo rounds. Periphery. Yeah, piercing hit. Alright. What good ribbons do we have? Kill 9 enemies with headshots from at least... Okay, destroy 3... 6 fish without missing a throw, dying, or becoming down. Get the killing blow on 6 sentinel sentients with an extinguished dragon key. Find 2 caches while alone in solo mode. Easy. What is that icon? Is that a flower? Well, thank you for the likes. I'm tempted to call you flower icon, but I don't think that's a flower icon. Kinda seems to me like it is, but I'm not sure. Alright, so that's a tongue core. Alright. So what needs to be trained here? Zakti. Alright, Zakti. Fires razor sharp darts that anchor themselves in the target before erupting. A plume of toxic gas. Okay. Gas clouds stagger enemies, making them vulnerable to finishers. Really? Very interesting. Well, first things first is going to be Hornet Strike. Or maybe not. Because I have, let's see. I have some vigilante stuff. So let's see if, let's see if it has vigilante anything. Nope. Does not have any vigilante mods at all. Like nothing. Alright, if that's the way it's going to be, let's see. Status is 20%, so it's a status weapon. So let's see what we have here. Seeker is punch through. Let's see. Merciless gunfight, critical damage, punch through. We're not going to use that. Weak point damage. We're not going to use that because it's just explodes in gas. And, you know, we're not going to be, we got to focus on, you know, in the whole gas thing. See, the magazine being 3, that makes sense, right? Alright, so I assume it has innate gas. Yes, it does. It has innate gas, so if I add pathogen rounds, it's going to pump it up, right? It will not pump it up. The gas is its own. All the other elements are separate. Okay. So, with that being said, if that's the way it's gonna be,
Hey man, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, Echo Haven? It's going great now that they fixed the Steam controller settings. The Yareli Prime update broke it, and we couldn't play, you know, with controllers on Steam. Which I insist. I insist of, you know, doing that. Well, if it's gonna be a status weapon, let's go status. Sure shot.
Bro, I have been playing it on Steam and never had an issue.
Yeah, yesterday and the day before, the controllers were broken. It's in the patch notes. Sure shot. 90% status damage. Purple Panda. Well, thank you for the friend request, Purple Panda. Status. Uh. Hmm. All right. Well, what's an 8? Or I can do this. Status duration. No. Yeah. Pistol pestilence. Look, a little bit of damage, a little bit of status. There you go. What's up, Philip? Philip Cabrera. All right. All right. Let's see how that works. And if it doesn't work, then I'll change it. All right. So the weapon that I'm going to choose to train is going to be...
I've been trying to beat the Zimmerman mission where you have to defend but not sure the best frame for it.
Where you have to defend what? Oh, the tower defense? Where you get to arm the little towers? I mean, they have a couple of defense missions, don't they? They have one where you have to use your operator mode to kill the void enemies, because nothing else will, go through it. And they have the tower defense too.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. What's the other set that I was using? Amar. Oh, Gladiator. Yeah, Gladiator for sure. Oh, it's just one? You get 30%. Melee critical chance.
That's the one I'm talking about where you have to defend those towers from the void creatures.
Oh, okay. Well, you have to defend the towers. Well, you don't defend the towers, don't you? The towers are there to shoot at enemies. You're trying to defend like a control panel or something like that. It's been a while, so I'm kind of confused about it. Let's test. Let's test this. Ugh. Okay. Okay, just like a bunch of chops. Okay. Moving. Alright. Okay, heavy neutral. Okay. Blocking forward. Alright. Let's check out the other one. The other stance. Even though I don't have the polarity for it. Just want to take a look. Cleaving Wind. See, I kind of like those slashes better than the, the chops. It's just a spin, kind of like with the swords, with the heavy swords. So that's nothing unusual. Chop in an uppercut. Okay. I don't like that. That's just me. Three, four, five.
Captura.
Yeah, I'm just testing stuff. Testing the stance. 4, 5. Okay. I think I'm gonna stick with the other one. Look at that. Skull Splitter. 4, 5. Right there. Why? Because it's a chop. It's not a slash, it's a chop. You know? So I'll stick with that. 1200? Jesus. Yeah, when the enemy's down, yeah. Yeah, I'll stick with Rending Crane. Okay. Alright, so we have the oh, Mentor's Legacy, of course. Mentor's Legacy. And Finishing Touch. And if it's gonna be Finishing Touch.
BTW, I can get people in the clan, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna be changing the name of the clan because the dojo is not doing the same function as the Discord. So the Discord is about the quest board, but the quest board has no function on the dojo itself. So I'm thinking about, um, changing it to have like some other purpose, you know. Right now, I'm trying to get all the blueprints in order to help the new players, and maybe that's what I'll make the dojo about. Maybe I'll make the dojo like for new players to come in and get warframes and weapons. Okay. What was I gonna do? So Mentor's Legacy needs Killing Blow. And Pressure.
Yes, that'll be nice.
Okay, Mentor's Legacy. Finishing Touch. And then a filler 5, I guess. What would be a good filler 5? Doesn't have much impact. It's more slash. Combo duration and status chance. I want more damage. I could do something like this: 30% slash, 60% slash. There you go, 60% slash. 100% critical chance. Yeah, but that would be 30 for slide attack. That's 30, 30. You know, I think Jagged Edge is just right. Jagged Edge. We'll leave it at that. All right. Okay, so we're gonna use some damage. Madurai. Yep. Make active school. Yep. Okay. And the operator. Actually, you know what I thought? I should have one warframe to train primary weapons, one to train secondary weapons, another one to train melee weapons, and another one to train companions. But that's a project for another day. I gotta change his axe. This axe is like cutting into his butt. Axe is cutting into his butt. Wait, hold on. What's the holster? Oh no, I like the back. That's fine. No, not the roll. There you go. And then, I don't know, straighten it up, maybe? Can't straighten it up too much, because then it's gonna clip against the left elbow. So, yeah, just like that, I guess. Good enough. All right. Well, now that I think about it, now I want to make those warframes.
BTW, can you give me a spare warframe slot?
Yeah, sure. I think I can. I got 38 plat. Yeah, come on in. Send me a message. Send me a message so I can click on your name and click on gift. I can probably have Yareli train the secondaries. Vol can train the primaries. Let me go to the random slot here. Hmm. Who would be good for to train melee? Hmm. Hmm. I don't have any sort of.
Excalibur?
Well, Excalibur is just for swords. That's just swords. You know, that's not a passive that applies to all the melee. Maybe Garuda? Let me see. Let me see what she has going on. Garuda's damage temporarily increases with each enemy she kills to a maximum of 100%. Slashes with her talents if no melee weapon is equipped. Okay, so that means that she doesn't have to use her talents. She can use like whatever melee weapon. The problem is that when I use a melee weapon, you're gonna get beat up. That's a trade-off with the melee. It's you
I'm
gotta.
on.
You're on? Okay. Yeah, send me a message. Or you know what? Maybe I can make Volt. Maybe I can make Volt the no, because then it's like I don't get to use the shield, you know? But I need there you go. Okay. Carlos Rounder. Okay.
Rhino maybe.
I'm not sure. You said WarFrame slot? Carlos. How come I don't see him here? Yeah, there you go, Carlos Rounder. There you go. What's Atlas's thing? Becomes immune to knockdown effects while on the ground. I mean, Atlas can be my...
Yippee.
Maybe Atlas can be my, my melee. He doesn't get knocked down. Bash enemies with an explosive sliding punch. So I can probably incorporate this punch. I can probably incorporate it with like melee weapons, you know. Tectonic, summon a bulwark rock wall, activate it again to send the rock crashing towards the enemy. Okay. Hardened gates will fossilize foes, increasing the damage they take. Heal rumblers and petrified bulwarks. Yeah, he has rumblers, he can be knocked down. And you know that happens in melee. It's like, you know, you're beating the shit out of them and then you get tripped over. So maybe Atlas. Okay. So Vault, let me see. So Vault is gonna be my primary. Yeah. Primary training. Yareli is gonna be my secondary training. Oh my god, come on. Secondary, there you go. Training. Let me see if I'm getting this right. And then I can open a slot for Atlas. It's gonna be my melee training. Atlas is the melee training. Where is he? Secondary training, melee training, right here. Okay. So he's gonna have. I mean, I don't know what to give him. You know. But he would have this axe. This axe has gladiator. Okay. So if it has gladiator, we gotta put gladiator stuff on him. Let's go ahead and remove everything. Steel charge, of course. Of course, steel charge. Let's get him. Actually, I'll worry about the arcanes later. Right now, we gotta get him gladiator stuff. Gladiator finesse. Gladiator aegis. Very good. Okay. Hold on, I'll be back. Getting kind of cold. Ow. Oh no. Alright. Or maybe not. I don't know. Something. Okay. Alright, so steel charge for sure. We have gladiator stuff here. I'm gonna have to put adaptation because I think he's gonna get beat up. Energy conversion, continuity, ability strength, rage. And I didn't like any of those for Madurai. I'll come back to that later. I just don't have a specific answer for it, you know? I'm just sort of maybe looking for survivability more than anything. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to think about double jump. I'm not gonna be double jumping. You know, maybe I can do augur stuff. Augur message, augur secrets. You know, ability strength, ability duration. Steel charge. What other augur thing is there? Is there augur stuff in weapons? No, there's no augur stuff in weapons. It's just gladiator stuff. That's what I thought. All right. Uh, hmm. I can put like a vitality 13, 13. This is 26. No, I can't do that. I gotta do vitality and something else. Flow. %80 of energy spent on abilities is converted to shields. Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna have to, shield gate and do shields. Or I can just give it just basic survivability, you know, like vitality and stuff. What is this? What is this? Oh my god, this Matterite thing. I don't know. I don't know about this. Ability strength for your fourth ability, which is what? The Rumblers? Damage is 620. Damage is 1000. I mean, I'll leave that for last. I need some kind of Archon Vitality now. That's not gonna do it. Steel Fiber? My Steel Fiber is not all the way up? Are you... Am I serious? Steel Fiber goes to 14? But Vitality only goes to 12? I guess so. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, as far as this, it's gonna have to be Grace. Arcane Grace. Or maybe not. Maybe he's gonna be fine. Maybe I'm being a little bit too paranoid about. Maybe I don't need that much survivability. You know. I don't know. We'll see. So this is the thing to train melees. Landslide fists. Landslide fists are critical. And they do impact. Critical chance. Okay. Critical damage. How much is this? Converts 200% of energy used. So how much is it? 25. So 25 times 200. It's 50. 100% of 25 is 25. 200% is 50, so it'll be 75. So it'll be like 75 damage. For energy channel. No, not this. Where's the other one? Yeah, energy channel. On the next melee attack. I'll try it. Collision Force. Hell yeah. Sauron Thorax. $4,000 impact. Combo duration, status chance. No. Not interested in that, homie. Enduring strike, additional combo count chance lifted enemies. Status chance and lifted enemies. Nope. Status damage. Nope, not doing any status damage. I don't have a 5 shattering impact. Armor by 2. Spoiled strike. $25 melee damage. Melee prowess, I guess. It's the only thing I can think of. Or I could do some of these. It's like 15. What is this? Gonna be 30%. 30% damage. You know what? Maybe I can go down on the energy channel. Because I'm not gonna do that much. That's gonna be like 75. So it's not gonna be up to that. Converts 50% of energy use up to 50 bonus damage. So 50% of energy use will be 13. I don't know. If it's 100% of energy use to 100 bonus, that would be 125, 25, 50. But then this is 75. Hmm. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with, status chance. They're gonna get staggered or something, or what? You know? Maybe I'll go with this. Aerial enemies. Or this. 20% melee critical chance, 10% critical damage. Do I have a 5 gladiator? Doesn't look like I do. I don't have a 5 gladiator. It's gonna be my first one here. It's gonna be, yeah, 20% critical damage. Yeah, what happened? Son of a bitch. Where's my 5 gladiator? Right here. There you go. 30% critical damage per combo. Oh, 30% melee critical chance. Okay, so it goes up by 30. I think it goes up by 30. Oh no, it doesn't. It goes up by 3. Because the base is 35. 30% from 35 is like 3. Oh well. Bash enemy with an explosive sliding punch. Repeat up to 3 times for a combo attack. Each hit in the 3-punch combo increases the radius of the attack. Energy cost is reduced with each hit. Landslide stall mods on the landslide fist to boost stats. Okay. Okay. And I think I want to go Naramon, actually. Because I want the combo stuff. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna stay on the ground. Never mind. I'm gonna stay on the ground, so... Okay. Alright then. Now of course I'm gonna need a companion. Not sure. This is my primary training. My secondary is Yareli. My melee training is Atlas. What about my my companion training? I need something for companions. Let me go back to random, see what warframes I have. For companion training. I can just think of Trinity and Oberon. Check out Trinity. Hmm. Allies in the affinity range gain 50% of Trinity's max energy as health. Kill any mark any vampire, increasing ability duration. Okay. Blessing applies to drones and other non-player allies within affinity range. Healing also applies to defense objective, excavators, and other defendable objects at a diminished rate. Cast Blessing within the share affinity range to benefit all allies. Restore health and shields of allies within affinity range while reducing the damage they take from enemies. Okay. So this is like create a well of life on an enemy who will absorb status effects damage intended for nearby allies. Allies gain additional health when they attack the target. Does Well of Life affect companions? WarFrame Spring of Life Companion. Does Trinity's Wall of Life affect companions? Does affect companions? Okay. Alright. I don't know, I like Trinity better for training. What about Harrow? What's his thing? Overshield capacity doubled. Okay. Loki, Jade. Jade has like a second thing. I think she has some abilities. Some of her abilities apply judgment, increasing enemy damage, vulnerability by 50. Okay. Create a wall of light that heals allies and hurts enemies. Those who enter the well will be highlighted by judgments. Increases weapon damage. Oh, that's just for her. That's not for everybody. I can revive allies from a distance, like companions. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to revive the sentinels. Hmm. Hmm. Oh shoot! I didn't realize that I still had mods. Well, that must be the wrong configuration. No, that's the right configuration. I just neglected it. Hmm. Sword training. I'm gonna use them for that. This Valven. It says radiation. But it's not gonna be radiation. It's gonna be a train. I already have his icon picked out. It's here somewhere. Kind of looks like a train, but not really. Where is it? I know I had it. There it is. Choo choo. Okay. So, is Tigress a thing? Have you done Kuva Lich? Yeah. Yeah, I've done a couple of Kuva Liches. What do you need? You have a question? Okay. Tigress is a thing. Hmm. Yeah, Rally is secondary. Secondary training. Atlas is melee training. And then Trinity. I'm gonna put Trinity in charge of training my companions. I think she'll keep them alive. So the companion can do their thing. Pet training. Pet training. Let's see. What's a good glide for pet training? Let's see. Good glide for pet training. This Kabat, maybe. I would prefer a dog. That's a hyena. That's not, you know. That's not a Kubro. It's a hyena. Pet training, huh? I like this, but it's not that clear because it's like really low. Pet training. It can be something cute because you're training them for battle, so it has to be big boy pets. I mean, yeah, a person and a pet, yeah. That looks good. Let's see what else we have. That's not a Kubro. It looks cool, but it's not a Kubro. There's a Kubro. Hmm. Nothing for pet training. I guess I'll go with this. Pet training. Yep. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, what do I have ready to go right now? Primary training. Melee training. Nope, this melee training sounds fun. So... let's see what he has. Gladiator finesse. Barrier and grace. Alright, so I need something that's gonna help with the melee. That's an invisible thing. Lukash. Oh, they're both the same. Chesakubro, okay. Well, I'm not using that art gun, so now let's just go with Frank. Destroys the tether mine, snaring all enemies and 20 after 3 all enemies still in range are pulled to the mine. I mean, this is more like something for Valben, you know. Frank is a pretty good boy. Enhanced vitality, loyal companion, yes. What bonds do I have? Tandem bond. Companion melee hits, increase your combo by 6. Oh, I need this. 100%. Headshot kills, reduce companion recovery time. If the companion's critical chance is over 50, then you gain. Okay, that's for something else. Definitely need this. Over duplex bond. Yeah. Fetch. Is there a 6 fetch? 6 fetch. I have a 6 fetch. There you go. Give us something to do. Hey, what's up, Trax? Yeah, the update broke my controller. And I don't know, man. I started with the Nintendo Switch Pro controller on Steam. as an experiment, just because I was bored and curious. And now I don't want to play any game that requires aiming without it, just because I like the gyroscope so much. And when it broke, I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not playing Warframe then. I told them in the forums, I'm like, I'm not playing this game without my Nintendo Switch Pro controller or equivalent. And I've already bought a couple of controllers that said that you have gyro and they don't. And like, it doesn't come close to the Nintendo Switch Pro controller's motion controls. Xbox One crash soup, yeah. Well, there's gonna be a day they're gonna have to like, I don't know what they're gonna do. They're gonna have to phase out Warframe from some of the older consoles. Because Warframe keeps growing, right? So I know that Steve is working on a streaming technology, and that might save it. So basically, the game is not local to you. You're basically streaming a video of the game, and then you're giving commands to a remote computer, and then the feedback comes to you in form of a stream, just like streaming a movie. But you know, that has a lot of input lag, and you know, doesn't feel good. So I'm not sure how, you know, what they're gonna do about that. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can do link fiber instead. Let's see, armor. Hell yeah, look at that. Link fiber was the right thing. That would be like pouring mud into a funnel. Well, I know that Epic Games is doing the same thing. They're trying to take this huge game and sort of, you know, they want as many people to play it as possible, even the brokies. Because a lot of kids are broke, but then their parents buy them stuff. See? And even though Warframe is supposed to be mature, a lot of kids play it. The only reason that it's not as popular as Warframe, as Fortnite, I mean, one of the main reason, in my opinion, is because it's more complicated than Fortnite. In Fortnite, you just grab and go, right? In Warframe, you gotta sit there and you gotta like grind stuff and you gotta read stuff and you gotta think and you gotta put more brain cells. You gotta put more brain cells into it. But I used to stream Fortnite, and then I discovered Warframe, and then I went back to Fortnite, and I would bring kids over to Warframe. So I know they play it, you know. Any kid that has like a mobile phone, okay, like their mom's old iPhone, or they have a Nintendo Switch and they have no money, they're going to go to the free section. They're going to try everything. So it's important for them to get this streaming technology down. And I'm sure that Steve is not the only one working on it. Okay? So if they can... There's a technology out there that uses AI to predict your moves. Okay? And is being used to cut down on lag, and Fightcade's using it. There were students from MIT that developed it, and then they released it to the public domain. A lot of the big corporate game companies don't want to use it because they're against public domain stuff, because there are a bunch of suits basically. Okay, they're not really gamers. They don't give a shit. But the technology's out there. Steve could use that technology to to close the gap between streaming and the input lag. And if he's able to patch it up, okay, then you're gonna be able to have amazing graphics, amazing games like super large or whatever, okay, on underpowered hardware like Nintendo Switch. But he's talked about it, you know, he's working on it. How much can I pump this? Well, PSN and Xbox and PC, all different type servers. Yeah, I know, but that's the beauty about streaming the game. Imagine this. The game is running in a server rented by Digital Extremes. Okay? The server is already like buffed out to the max. Okay? It has like optimal stats. And what it does is that it streams to you what's happening in the game, but the server is the one doing all the calculation. There's no local calculation because the game is not in your computer. The only thing you have in your computer really is credentials in order to access that specific account over in a remote server. Now that technology has been around for a while. The problem is the input lag. But with the AI predictor technology that Fightcade is using, and it's been around for a while. It's been around for like 2 years. Even if they don't use a specific one from the MIT students, which is dumb, the technology is out there, even if they're going to make a different variant for it. So Steve might not even know about it. I don't know. But it's possible. It's possible that real-time AI prediction of controls can patch up what you were going to do anyway. Because that's a problem with lag. It's like, oh, here comes an attack, I'm going to move. Because of lag, okay, by the time that you see the attack come in, okay, or the attack is going to hit you first, and then you're going to see the animation later. But if the AI gets to know you, you can move to the left before you actually move to the left locally in your computer, because that's your style, your particular style, and the AI is predicting your moves, and then it's using that in order to make moves on your behalf locally over at the server, so it doesn't have to rely on lag. It doesn't have to rely on the connection going back and forth. See what I'm saying? But I think it's going to be fine. That will stop hackers or make things risky for a game server. Yeah. I'm sure there's like, you know, like other bad sides to it. But, he wants to be able to, expand WarFrame to as a wider audience as possible. Now, in my opinion, you can do that, okay, by having a better new player experience, okay? But clearly, you know, they're stuck in their ways. They don't want to do that. Time gating. Time gating has a shock on people. They're like, oh, I finally got my WarFrame. Like, let's say that they spend 2 hours trying to get a WarFrame, and they get it. Now the cooking time is 3 days. See what I'm saying? And the only reason they do that is to force people to use platinum. Even though the platinum, you can get it through trading. Trading requires a lot of, you know, it requires more effort. Even though it's possible, it requires more effort. And new players are just like, oh, you know, oh, I want to play my Rhino. Oh, wait a minute, I can't. See? Also, the lack of guidance. You know, people come in, they don't know what's going on. %30 primary weapon, critical chance added to companion. Well, I don't have a primary weapon. I guess I'm gonna have to get one now. Alright. Well, it's a good thing that I checked. I wasn't gonna put any weapons on it, but I guess I'm gonna have to now. I don't even know if a good primary weapon that will serve a melee build. You know? Maybe, maybe like a shotgun or something? I would say like a shotgun. Yeah, because a shotgun is basically like, it's like a primary weapon if you think about it. You know, they're like up close and you gotta blast them, blast the shit out of them. You wanna do Necrolisc bounties. Um, hmm. This Dragoon. Flat cannon sends volleys of intensely hot charno ricocheting around the room. Can be fired in a wide concentrated burst. Yeah, I mean, as far as shotguns go. Rapid firing Grenier shotgun. I mean, I don't know. This looks big and dumb. Let's see what kind of weapon it is. Critical. Man, it sucks in both. Okay. I need to find like a... and use some type of throwing explosive for secondary. Well, the only reason I'm getting a primary is because of Hunter Synergy. That's gonna give the pet 30% of the critical that the weapon has. So, you know, that's basically the only reason that I'm looking at it. It says 25, 26, 10, 26, 15, 30%. Maybe I'll use that. Critical chance 5, 24. I think this is already like 30% for the Paris. 25, Prisma lens. No, not this one. I'm already using this. 19, 12. No, not Soma. This thing is 30%? This is 30% and it's unmodded. $22, $25, $20. I already used that. I'm not gonna use that for it. Okay, everything else is untrained. I'm not gonna use any of that. So it's this one or the other shotgun. Let me see. Is this one Paris? Hold on. There was also a machine gun somewhere around here. Hack is 10. This shotgun. Yeah, let's do this one, I guess. Or, I think this one. It's like that because it's modded. Oh, it's not modded. Let me see. Oh my god, it's 30%? It's a shotgun with 30%? I mean, yeah. Sure. Let's let's add it up. Critical damage. No, it has to be critical chance. Yep. It has to be critical chance. I don't have a 9 blunderbuss. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. %15 chance to apply / critical. Oh yeah, because I have the hunter stuff. Hold on. Hunter. Munitions and hunter track. If I just use it as a dump, say if I'm companion damage on enemies affected by /. Hold on a second. This is supposed to be a this is supposed to be a WarFrame to train melee weapons. Why am I getting out of the way to pump up the companion? Oh, because the companion gives me combo. Okay, I remember now. Okay, so I'm gonna use it as a dump. I got, I got both for these. So just dump it right there. And well, I need more critical. Because it's 30% critical. Critical damage. Blunderbuss. That's criminal. I need a 9 blunderbuss. Critical chance. Oh, okay. I can't. Alright. Well, I should have known that before. Critical and status chance for 1 second after landing from a double jump or bullet jump. I mean, that's not bad. How far does it go? 100% criticals and status chance. Yeah, sure. Motu setup. Ravage. Critical damage. On kill. I don't have anything else for critical damage. Okay. Now let me try the, what was that other one? Was it Paris? It was Paris, and there was like this other machine gun. I forgot. Weak point damage, weak point critical chance. I don't think this weak point critical chance is gonna go over to the pet. Because it's not critical chance, it's weak point critical chance. On headshot, critical chance when aiming for 12 seconds. Critical chance. Okay, this is a good one. Later rounds on kill. Critical damage. One. Nope. Critical chance. Argon scope. Headshot. Critical chance. But galvanized scope. I mean, my galvanized scope is not full. That's a problem. How much do I need? 26? 26. You know what? I should do it. I should do it. Hold on. What's the other weapon? I had 3 candidates. I had the shotgun. I had the Paris. Hold on a second. Dread 50%. Hold on. What's that? Oh my god. It's gonna have to be this. It's gonna have to be this bow right here. 50% critical chance? Yeah, absolutely. So 30% from 50%, that's 15. And you know what? I'm still gonna have to pump up my my scope. Galvanized scope, yep. That's 150. And this is on headshot. I get, it's gonna be 120 critical chance when aiming for 12 seconds. But that's when aiming. And then on headshot kill, I don't know. It's too complicated. It's too, you know, has too many conditions and shit. On headshot, 135. Yeah, I like that. Wall latch, gain 120% critical chance. Yeah, but I'm Atlas. I'm gonna stay on the ground. One thing I'm gonna do. You know, it's not. I'm not trying to pump up the fucking companion. Become invisible for 5 seconds when you strike 3 or more enemies with a single projectile. Yeah, I'm not planning on doing any of that. I just want to pump the I mean, it does accumulate though. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it because incarnation of it, that's nasty. Oh yeah? What is in the circuit now? I wonder. Sabaris, I need this tracks. You gotta help me get this, please. You're the only WarFrame or you're the only WarFrame friend that I know, like the most, like, powerful WarFrame friend that I know. But this, my Titania needs this. Because this is the rifle that I use with her, because it's the only rifle that has like a little lotus petal thing on it. I could use either of these two, but this, I've been chasing this for a while. But not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. I gotta find out. It's probably gonna be Helminth food. Probably Octavia. I think with Octavia you get that drone, you know, that ball, that robot ball. But anyway, okay, so it's 50%, so that's definitely peak. Okay. Alright, so critical chance, critical chance. I don't know. I should do galvanized, dude. I should update it. I need, what is it, 23 or 26? How much is it? 26? 27? It's like 26.8. Let's go do it. It is time. Even fist weapons red crit. I found another Culervo and help him and I stock it on Excalibur. Now he wrecks even more. Yeah, I that's on my list, is to get a Culervo for the helmet and try it with the Guyver. So, like, I'm already, that's on my list. So what I'm gonna do with Warframe is that I'm going to hold on. What I'm gonna do with Warframe is that I'm gonna have like little goals. I'm gonna have little goals, and then every single time that I log on, I'm just gonna be like, okay, we're doing this, we're training this, we're getting this item, just something that's bite-sized, like a bite-sized goal, because it's really easy for me to get overwhelmed, Yeah, I imagine with Baruch, yeah. Wait a minute, I thought these mods were giving like 1,000 endo. Damn, that's lame. Well, never mind. 58 endo? Useless. Alright. Let's do some Ayatans then. Got some skulls. Gonna go burn up some endo. Got 5 rabbits. Nine pineapples. I wish I could like mass do this. See how repetitive it gets? See this? What's the use of this, huh? Why do I have to do repetitive motions like this? Not all of them. I just do it according to necessity. So right now, I want to get the galvanized mod maxed out for a specific purpose, so I can give my pet maximum crit so it can fight well in order to feed me combo, so I can use the combo to train melee weapons. But if I don't need it, I'm not gonna spend the endo on it. Look at all the mods that are stacking up. Oh yeah, Maru. Alright, so I need 26.8, so basically 27. Whoa. Oh, there you go. He got it. Nice. Very nice. Good to know.
If you're looking for Maru's Bazaar, you've come to the right place.
Okay, so... $13. 26. I need a 26. Okay, so one more. What about a... whatever this is. It's like a dude. This is like a little dude. I'll do another one. I'll do two of these little dudes. There you go.
Wow, Tenno, I'm impressed. I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen such a complete collection of Itan treasures. Okay, got anything else you want to convert? Stay around, tin suit.
See you later. Okay. Alright. Okay, so galvanized. Oh, okay. Alright. Shit. Well, now I'm gonna have to make sure it hits something. 65. Okay. Weak point damage, which is headshots, basically. Multi-shot cannot be modified. That's fine. Alright, so I have my normal with serration. Now I need I need a wait a minute. 20% sprint speed. Yeah. I'll take that instead. Okay. So I need to put an element on it. Or critical damage. So I can do my headshots, so I can activate galvanized scope. Unkill, no thank you. No unkill shit. No unkill shit. No, I'm not gonna hang off a wall and do this. Not gonna do it. Well, I guess I could do this. 3 or more enemies with a single projectile. I don't know, that seems kind of hard. To me, it seems kind of hard. Yeah. It's too complicated. When aiming, on kill, I mean, this is also on kill. Might as well, I guess. And then a filler 6. There you go. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I was supposed to put shoot, man. I was supposed to put hunter track. I was supposed to dump it. There you go. There you go. Alright, now I do a filler 7. Proton jet. Proton jet. Use proton jet. No. Does reload speed affect bows? It doesn't, right? %60 slash. My slash is 134. I mean, this is 60% slash, is 60% cold plus status. It's only good for Incarnon Dread? Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, Toxin. So I can pass shields, but not everything has shields, so I don't know. Chance to explode? Yeah, but that's not gonna help me activate the, that's not gonna help me activate the galvanized scope. Hold on, I still don't know. Maybe I should do radiated reload. Reload speed. Well, no, reload speed doesn't affect the bows. I'll just leave it like that then, I guess. Do I have an adapter for this? I do. What kind of adapter can I get for a bow in terms of critical? Nothing. Critical damage, multi-shot. No. I thought there were some stuff for critical chance. I mean, melee. This is a melee thing. This is a melee weapon, or you know, like a melee platform. On headshot, get 150% on your next shot. Hmm. Yeah, maybe dexterity. So if I have the bow and then I'm beating people up and I keep getting kills, then that buffs the bow. Longbow sharp shot. Yeah, my sharp shot's not complete yet. You know. And this is a melee thing. So yeah, okay. Alright. I'm gonna have a secondary, I'm just gonna have this. Alright, my companion should be okay. Better give me a lot of combo counters. I don't even know if this is gonna work. I don't even know. Alright then. I could sit here all day and like I wanna create. Look, here's what I'm trying to do. So this is not sword training, melee training, right? So I have a build specifically to train melee weapons because I'm not doing it in public. So I'm gonna use the solo system, which is if you're not using your Warframe abilities and getting kills, you're not getting affinity. If the weapon is not getting kills, the weapon is not getting affinity, which I think that's how it should be, period. But once you play with somebody else, it goes into a pool system, which I don't like. Because you can just park your weapon to the side and then do other stuff and get kills in some other way, and then the weapon levels up, which I think is bullshit. That's just me. So I got here, I'm going to use Yareli to train secondaries. I'm going to use Atlas to train melees. Vol to train primaries. And I'm going to use Trinity to train pets. And I will use Excalibur to train swords. Why? Because it's fun. That's why. Okay, Parazon. I'm just gonna use the Guyver. Yeah, the Guyver one. Yeah. And the Fizz, I already updated it, and I think I'm ready to go. Okay, so I can sit here all day just like tweaking all the builds and all that stuff, but it's time for some action. It's action time. Actually, you know what I thought? Onboard charger, yeah. I gotta see what I have for Atlas. Good lord, that's hideous. Get that off my sight. That's cool. The head is cool. Attachments. What? When did I get this? Okay. I'm not gonna complicate it. I'm just gonna go basic Atlas. But no, not that. This. Oh, he kinda He grabs the white well. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised he grabs it well. I can try red. Yellow. No, just leave it like that. Emissive, you can never, almost never go wrong with white for emissive. No, it's okay. Alright. Lavos. Man, I haven't seen Lavos here in a long time. Alright. So we're gonna train with Hub Clan. Just solo. Yeah, thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Oh, they added more detail to the ship. Do you see that? Where are you, big grunt? Let's go to Darvo deal.
So, Tenno, you up for a little job on the side? So, what do you say? Will you help him out? And don't worry.
You'll get paid too. Hello, hello. Hey, what's up?
This is it. The
Yeah, okay.
merchandise acquisition mission.
Okay, bye.
You and Clem cause a ruckus, while my other operative steals the artifact. Let them know you're here.
I can't start yet. Oh, actually, I can start because I can pause it. Because I'm on solo. Move, Clem. guys got it?
That's better. Deal time. You interested in some half-price life support? Just kid. Here comes another. Hey, don't forget about this cat today.
Clam has a like a little ball on top of him. Guys dealt with him?
Incoming. Cancel ready. Feels better already.
Where's all the enemies at? Did they nerf these missions? I don't know. Feels very empty. The Juggernaut. Got it?
Deal time. You interested in some half-price life support? Just kid. Here comes another. There it is. should think about finding a capsule. Already. You did it. I knew you could handle it.
Oh, I almost leveled it up. I almost maxed it out. Well, Frank did well, I'll have to say. Oh, his shoulder emblems are not aligned. Let me see. His shoulder emblems are not aligned. They're not in the same place. Alright. Who's on right now? Gauss, Nova, Chroma. Okay. Let's see. For the treasure hunt, I need a specific WarFrame. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to end it right there. Got some real world stuff coming up here. So, but it was fun. Yep. Alright guys, thank you so much. And for hanging out